Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Zyuohger altar from the Change Hero series for Avataro Sentai DonBrothers. As you can see, we also have the Zyuohger altar gear included here. I really like the packaging for this line. I feel like for both the mecha and the altars it's been really cool stylized packaging. I really like it a lot. I like how all the boxes are sequentially numbered. I think that's kind of cool. So it looks like we have a picture of the toy here on the top, and then we have kind of some artwork for the toy down here on the bottom. This is just kind of showing off how you can connect all the pieces here, of course, with the Donmomotaro altar. And we're seeing that again here on the back as well. So pretty cool packaging. I'm going to go ahead and get everything out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here's everything you get in the box. You have these 3 tiny cubes. And there's not really much to them on the outside. They do have the numbers molded into the side, but none of them are painted. And I don't really understand why they just have numbers like a normal die. I mean, I guess technically you could use these as die if you wanted to go ahead and remove the eagle head. And there's no 1 underneath, which is kind of a bummer, but you could go ahead and roll this and go, oh, okay, I got a 4. I don't expect all of them to be painted. Honestly, I would have just liked to have the number that corresponds with each block, just to have him be 1, him be 2, him be 3. Just have that 1 number painted on the side would have been nice, but they're just little blocks. So we have a little eagle head here sticking out of the side, which looks pretty decent. It's nicely painted. For the shark block, you just have kind of this face here, and that's it. The rest of it, again, just has the numbers molded in, but none of them are painted. And then over here for lion, kind of a similar thing. You just have the little face there, and nothing is painted other than the face. So just kind of have these little blocks. Of course, we have our Zyuohger altar gear as well. Nice holofoil sticker there. Very sparkly. I like the translucent blue. You have the gold chrome around the outside as well. And then this is going to be number 72. I think that's what that says. Yeah, number 72. So we'll come back to this a little bit later on so we can hear the sounds and everything, but I'm just going to put that off to the side for now. So basically what you do with these is you just go ahead and start flipping them open. And so they'll just kind of flip all the way out. This makes one of the wings. And then you're going to look at the other side. They actually have the animal faces, just like their suits, painted here on this side. So that's one wing. Then we're going to flip this one open. Similar on this side, you have shark and tiger. And then for this one, we're going to go ahead and remove the eagle head, put that off to the side, and then we're going to flip this open as well. Sometimes it's a little difficult to realize how they flip open because some of them are actual hinge joints and some of them are just kind of helping them stay connected. And so it takes a second to realize which are which. And you can see on this side we have the eagle and the gorilla. You can also see like some of the like tail kind of molded in here because this is going to become a tail for the altar while the other 2 become wings. So that's kind of cool to see that molded in. And then you have your connection ports. So I'm going to, these are all ready now. We'll go ahead and bring in the Donmomotaro altar. Alright, so to get him ready, we're just going to go ahead and remove the sword if you have that on the back. And then we're just going to unplug the 2 arms and just set them off to the side. Very simple. We're going to bring in our giant wings, and you can see that they have a little peg right here. And that's just going to peg into where the arms were. So there we go. And then we're going to come around to the back. And we're going to take the tail. And this has this peg right here. And that's going to peg in here to the butt. And then you can kind of do whatever you like. If you want to kind of angle these however you like for the tail, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to kind of bend the feet out a little bit just to kind of give them some room to have the tail kind of flow down there. Would have been neat if he came with some kind of like talons or something that you could pop the feet off and give him different feet or something. But yeah, this is pretty much it. There's not much going on here. And the wings are not incredibly successful. I mean, you can kind of bend them a little bit if you want to kind of, again, give them some movement, some motion to kind of just make them not seem so incredibly stiff. You could go ahead and do something like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the most important part. You take the little eagle head and that just clips here onto the chest. And then you take the altar gear and plug that onto the back. So there you go. So there's your little Zyuohger altar. It's not bad. I mean, it's not the best thing ever. It's not the worst. I think it's a little bit more successful than the Tokyuger altar because at least it kind of looks like something. Like I said, the only thing is I feel like I would have liked maybe if they could have done some kind of piece like, well, the red has the eagle head, maybe they could have included like a little talon with each of these two that was just inside, stored inside while it's closed up, and then you could pop these giant sneakers off and give him maybe like some kind of talon feet or something like that. Could have been cool. That's about the only thing I would change. Otherwise, I think it's kind of cool. I like the tail. I think that's kind of successful. I like the eagle head on the chest. And I do like having kind of the shirts from the suits, that design kind of painted so that you have all those. You don't really see the ones on the tail that much because they're kind of facing the ground. So maybe it would have made more sense to have them this reversed and have them on the top. But other than that, it's not bad. Very colorful. I like that. I really like the yellow and the blue. They really pop with the red. And then, of course, you got the neon green sneakers that always pop as well. So overall, it's not too bad. Alright, we'll go ahead and try our new altar gear in the Dawn Blaster. So we get some cool eagle screech sound effects, and of course, Don Juo Momotaro, as we would expect it to be named, fits the naming convention there. So let's go ahead and try it with the Zangla sword. So there you go, just kind of treats it as the Zyuohger gear. And then we can try the Ryukonogeki. So this one's alright. I mean, when I first saw pictures of it online, I thought it looked kind of ridiculous, but having it in hand and playing with it a little bit, it's actually kind of fun. Very colorful, which I really appreciate. I like the giant yellow and blue wings. I just wish there was a little bit more, maybe you could do with them to kind of put them in a little bit more natural wing pose. Just having them kind of straight out just seems kind of ridiculous. And you can kind of curve them in a little bit just to kind of make it seem a little bit more natural for a bird. But, you know, it is what it is. I think the tail is kind of successful. I do kind of wish that they had swapped it so that you would have what's on the bottom on the top and vice versa. I just think that would be a little bit nicer because I do like seeing, you know, the animal designs here on the wings. I think that's kind of cool. The eagle on the front's kind of nice. I also would have tried to do something maybe just to change up the feet a little bit because that giant fluorescent green really stands out. And I think it would have just kind of made this thing seem a little bit more cohesive if they had given us maybe some eagle talons or something like that they could have packed in. Like since we had the eagle head with the red block, maybe have some new feet or something, 1 foot with each of the other 2 blocks, just to make the whole, you know, mode kind of a little bit more cohesive because those giant bright green shoes really kind of take you out of it. Everything up here is kind of gelling nicely, and then you just have, boom, giant green sneakers. So, again, not a deal breaker by any means. I just think that could have been neat, give a little bit more accessory, something like that. But yeah, overall, I think it's kind of fun. I like the Zyuohger altar. All the sound effects you get with the roleplay weapons all sound really cool. And yeah, I think this is one worth adding to your collection. So we do know that going forward, there are going to be some altars that are exclusive to the mini-plot and some altars that are exclusive to the Change series. This one, I believe, is exclusive to the Change Heroes series. So if you want this one, go ahead and grab this. I don't think they're going to redo it in mini-plot, so don't hold out for something that's not going to happen. But I think it's kind of fun. Like I said, having it in hand and playing with it a little bit more, I definitely think it's better than when I first saw pictures online. I kind of like it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.